right, good morning.
Hey, big dogs. Come here, Range.
How you doing this morning? Hey guys. Just a little quick DC history, man. Right now we're in Northwest Washington, DC. Lamont Street. All right, just gonna give you some quick, rich history, all right? If you're from the nation's capital, man, we do have rich history, all right? So right here, this used to be my aunt's house, all right? 3225, this used to be my aunt's house. She lived here for maybe, let's say before she moved, she lived there for maybe over 40 years. And of course, you know, with the taxes and the property taxes, man, they pretty much like to run people out of the district, all right? So my aunt and her husband, you know, they raised, let's see, one boy, let's give or take 5 girls in that house, all right? So now they moved to North Carolina. You know, my uncle, he's retired, you know, and they down there living a good life. This is Lamont Street, all right? Rich history, 1000 Lamont Street. This store right here, if you're familiar with it, used to be Arthur's Grocery, 3301, all right? 3301. If you don't know nothing about this spot right here, this used to be a store where everybody used to gather at. Whether you was from around Park Road, this was like a meeting spot right here on this corner, right here. This used to be a meeting spot. Lamont Street, Northwest, 1000 block, all right? This was the meetup spot. You could play your numbers right here. The best ice cream that you ever will find. Good people. Shout out to Mr. Johnny, rest in peace. Y'all check his son out. Brother Cooley, they had a boxing gym. I believe it's a few blocks from here, but if you're from the nation's capital, you know what time it is. The best ice cream, used to play your numbers here. You know, just sit around. They had the best subs here as well, all right? Right here used to be a phone booth. It used to be a phone booth right here. All right, this used to be a phone booth. Good man around here. Shout out to Dante Kennedy, AKA Dink. He got killed right here on this corner on a phone booth, all right? If you know, you know, you know. So shout out to Dink, man, rest in peace. He was a young guy. Tom Teller King, that's all he used to wear. Everybody know about Tom Teller. If you was in the nation's capital, you already know what time it is, man. We're gonna move on up. Across the street used to be a laundromat. Mr. Johnny and his son Emmanuel, they owned the laundromat. As you can see now, construction, all right? They sold the laundromat many years ago. Many years ago. Let's move it on up a little bit. Used to be a liquor store. This used to be a liquor store right here as well, all right? Right here, this used to be a little low-key liquor store. Wasn't too much of nothing about it because, like I said, Arthur's Grocery, you could play your numbers and everything in that store. But this was a liquor store. You know, if you wanted to get your drink on, this is where you want it to go. Right here, 3313. All right, so we moving on up, man. Y'all know on top of the hill right here. All right, got 13th and Park. If you go further up, this was the famous alley, man. This alley right here. This alley right here, guys. I'm gonna show you something. If you from DC, this alley right here, my mother, she used to chase my father many payday Fridays, man, through this alley. If you didn't know where you was going with this alley, man, you was gonna get lost. This was the alley. I'm talking about many payday Fridays, man, chasing my father, man. He didn't bring that check home, and when he did bring it home, it wasn't what he was looking for. This alley can take you 2 ways. You can go here, you can come on over to here, all right? But there's something about this alley, you know, it connects us. It connects us to the avenue. So that's why I said it was, you know, a very familiar place. If you came off of Georgia Avenue, Morton Street, Park Road, anything like that, from Georgia Avenue to Lamont Street, it wasn't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump, all right? Beautiful place to live, man. Northwest Washington, D.C. You know, man, we didn't know what to do with the money. This is the backyard to my aunt's house. That's the backyard to it. You know, like I said, man, as a child coming up in D.C., you know, you learn to respect these areas and these neighborhoods, man. Now, you know, back when we had them, you know, meaning us of color, we didn't know what to do with it, man. DC is a beautiful place. The top of this hill, you walk all the way up there, it's going to lead you to Morgan Street, right? So now we on Sherman Avenue. All right. So we pretty much, you know, from wherever you want to go, this alley going to take you to wherever you want to go. You know, this is what I do when I walk. So if we go up here, we're going up towards New Hampshire Avenue. All right, New Hampshire Avenue, we can take the left. If we go up there, we got Sherman Avenue. If we want to get to Morgan Street, straight on up. Salvation Army right here. We back down again, man. My tour of Northwest Washington, D.C. Peace out.